Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior video blog. If you've been watching the news of late, depending on, of course, when you're watching this, you've probably heard about the Taylor Swift butt-grabbing episode Backstage with a disc jockey from Denver, or former disc jockey from Denver. You know, it's kind of weird. I know a lot of the people, have known a lot of the people who are, well, in the witness stand, or on the witness stand, I guess you'd say, for many, many years. I don't know the disc jockey involved. I know of him. But I mean, I've known Taylor Swift, 10, 11 years. It's not like we're friends or anything like that. I've spent time backstage with her. I know her mom, spent a lot of time with her. Her manager, who's been on the stand, Frank Bell. I've known Frank for 20 years. The guy who was this DJ, David Mueller, his boss, Eddie Haskell, I've known him for 30 plus years. And it's kind of weird to see people you know in such a high-profile trial. Now, sure, I used to work, I guess I technically still work in a high-profile industry where you're working around a lot of famous people, where you can rub elbows, pardon the pun, with a lot of famous people. But it's still kind of weird to me because I've been in those backstage situations. I've been in those what we called cattle calls, where they run everybody up, grab a picture real quick, and get out the door. It's not surprising to me that a disc jockey has been accused of grabbing a butt. Not that I would ever have done that. That wasn't my thing. Not that I was leery about that, but I was always concerned with personal space. Because I'm a big guy, I'm always conscious of invading others' space. So, yes, while you do put your arm around people, I even, to a point, depending on the person, you actually didn't touch them. You put their arm behind their back. You didn't actually touch them. You left kind of a gap in between. Now, there were some artists you were familiar with, you were comfortable with, you knew so well. Heck, there were some artists I've had over my house to eat. That was a hug. That was around the rib cage, around the shoulder. Not once around the butt. Heck, I don't even think in all the years of just goofing around backstage, even with guys, that there was anybody who tried to grab my butt or I tried to grab their butt. It's all kind of weird and sad, but sadly not shocking. I basically grew up backstage because of my father's radio TV experience, because of my radio experience. Being backstage is no big deal. I probably have hundreds upon thousands of pictures taken backstage, and you don't think anything of it. You've spent a lot of time with these people who are literally just people. But there's a little bit more when they're famous, and there's a little bit more, well, you have to, especially when you're representing a radio station, you have to be conscious of. It's kind of sad, and it'll be interesting to see how the trial ends up. I have a feeling I know how it's going to end up, because I know what I thought, especially after I saw that picture. Boy, I don't think my hand was ever that low, and if anything, if it was, my hands were clasped behind my back. Don't call me a nervous Nelly, but I'll tell you what, he should have known better. We'll see. Back with another Road Warrior next week. KevinMason.us. It's where you find all the Road Warrior video blogs. Not only that, of course, got them on YouTube, got them on Facebook. As we like to say, I don't care where you watch. Just make sure you note where you watched us this week and come on back again next week. Thanks. See ya.